Oh my god, when your son eats your dad as ashes. My son has eaten my dad's ashes.
This has got to be the craziest thing that I have seen on the internet in 2025. Let me just say one off because I've seen a couple of things that are crazy, but this one is a discovery. Hey y'all, welcome to Sessa Spill. My name is Sessa, and today we are spilling about this lady who found a toddler eating her dad's ash. Now her dad has passed, and she cremated, or they cremated her dad and put in a jar the way they do it. Now, according to her, she was doing this and that, and she had to bring the jar somewhere that she did not move. And a young toddler that she left in the sitting room or the living room went to where this ash was, splattered it all over the sitting room, and ate some of those ashes. All right, so that's how I'm feeling right now, like I'm gonna puke. But you guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? Now let's go watch while you guys are envisaging. Let's go watch her explain and tell us why this happened, because I would never understand this kind of carelessness in the life of me. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, let's go watch and I'll be back.
So I just wanted to make a video to clear up some of the comments in the viral video of my son eating my dad's ashes. Now, firstly, people are asking why I left it on a low level. Well, it hadn't always been at that low level. The units were the tallway, and I just had new flooring put down and then put the units back, put it in the corner, pushed it behind the bars, and he hadn't touched it. It'd been like that for about 24 hours. I was even considering leaving the units that way, and I was going to move it, but I hadn't, and that is the error. I came upstairs to bring some washing, went back down a few minutes later, and he had it all over his mouth, clothes, the living room, and I was in complete shock, mortified, absolutely mortified. I don't think he's eaten that much. He's obviously tasted it and then spat it out and played with it. I didn't think, oh, let's get my phone out and make a video and stick it on TikTok. I actually rang my sister, crying, in shock, didn't know what to do. I made a video to send to my mum, and then cleaned them all up later on that evening. I remembered I made that video, and I thought, why not stick it on TikTok and have a laugh about it, because what else is there to do in that situation, unless you're going to cry about it. And he won't be doing it again, because unfortunately the rest went up the hoover. However, that's not all of the ashes. A lot of people are saying there's not a lot there. These are little single pots, so all the family could have some, and they're supposed to be sealed well. However, that wasn't, and we thought it would be better than that. So that's just to clear a few things up. But if you have any more questions, comment below and I'll answer them.
Oh wow, look at this lovely comment. Be thankful he hasn't died from your neglect. I'm sure everyone makes mistakes and leaves things in the wrong places, thinks they're going to be okay, carries on about the day, gets on with things, that are important, and then accidents happen. Yes, I made a mistake. I left it in a place where he accidentally got it. But how are people doing jobs like housework, work, cooking, cleaning, going to the toilet with a toddler as a single parent without leaving them for a few minutes? Can somebody explain how, please? Do I just wear them as a backpack from now on? Oh my god, when your son eats your dad as ashes.
He ate your fucking dad? You what? No. I shouldn't laugh, but my god. And this is why I don't have kids.
Guys, have you seen the video of the girl who comes on TikTok and she's like, my kid just ate my dad's ashes? She said, my ate my dad's ashes. It's not funny, yeah? Like, I actually hope she's okay because I'd be really traumatized by that. So, what the fuck is wrong with kids? Why are they the biggest? Why are they such crackheads? What is wrong with kids? Your granddaddy ashes. Why are you eating your granddaddy ashes? Don't do that. Oh my god.
His ashes. My son has eaten my dad's ashes.
I can relate to this video. So last year, my sister and my nephews were at my apartment. This is when I lived in an apartment. And my nephew, the youngest one, he got in trouble. So somebody, between me, my sister, or my husband, one of us put him in timeout. At that point, we were just in a 2-bedroom. So the timeout was our bedroom, and there was a chair in there that they would sit in. They know you go to timeout, you're going to sit in that chair. Usually, when we put them in timeout, they'll sit in the room for a while, they'll cry or whatever, and then they open the door every single time. They open the door, they peek to see if they can come out. But this time, he was sitting in there for too long, and he never got up to peek to see if he can come out. So I was like, he's a little too quiet. So I went in the room, and lo and behold, he's got my daughter's ashes all over his face, all over his hands, all over the nightstand, on the floor. Like, baby girl was just spread. Like, she said, I'm gonna meet my cousin some way. And that's how he met her. But he's good though, and she's good. We just taped her ashes back together in her little baggie and put her in a box. She's good.
His ashes. My son has eaten my dad's ashes.
Look on the bright side, lady. Now you have an answer for when people say he has an old soul. You can say, no, that's just his grandfather's.
Oh my god. When your son eats your dad. His ashes. My son has eaten my dad's ashes.
Oh, how did you leave the baby to go eat your father's ashes? Like, how? Now your baby's walking around with your father in his tummy. How did you even do it? Like, why do you even put those ashes in a place where that child can easily gain access to? Like, how do you even do that? Why? Oh, I just give up. Now your father is going to reincarnate in that child's belly. I don't even know if that's making sense. Ah, dear me.
My son has eaten my dad's ashes.
You bloody what?
Alexa, play Cannibal by Kesha.
Tell me I'm pretty, that's when the hunger really hits me. Your little heart goes pitter patter. I want your liver on a platter. Use your finger to stir my teeth.
Oh my god. When your son eats your dad. His ashes.
Ah ouais. Is your son listening to Britney Spears Toxic every day? No, because this is not what she meant. Hein. Attends, écoute. It's a dinguerie. So, your dad is in heaven, okay? You decided to keep his ashes in your house, in a bocal, in a pot, okay? And on a beautiful day, your son decided to use his grandfather as shock epic of Frosties? It's a dinguerie, my love. I'm traumatized. Ah non, mais I'm a smoker myself, I can tell you, ashes taste like les ténèbres. Non, mais franchement, sans déconner. So there is no, I understand his reaction. We will come back for the Michelin experience, tu vois. I understand his face. TripAdvisor 0.001 out of 5. 0 stars. Mais, waouh, quoi. Ah ouais, non mais I hope that he's okay because I'm sure you love your dad very much, but he's still very poisonous as ashes, tu vois, là poussière, enfin c'est pas fou quoi. Second, I think the entire family needs therapy, my love. You will need your son is too young, so take him to Disneyland for 6 weeks, but you need to go to the Bahamas for 6 weeks. Attends, écoute. Non mais sans déconner. Là malheureusement, unfortunately, you can't recover the part that your son swallowed. Là, it's not possible. You're not gonna ask him to be constipated for life. Attends, écoute. Mais I can understand at the same time. Now, do you want to think of your dad mixed with the cacaproot of your neighbors? C'est pas vous. Hein? So the best way forward is to see your son and your dad as the same person. Hein? Okay, a guardian angel reincarnated, because otherwise, ouais, you want to eat, to smoke a lot of herbs, a lot of weed, a lot. Okay, so may the force be with you, my love, because your son thinking that your dad was a barba papa and doesn't it, c'est une dinguerie. I'm sorry to see that, my love. I'm really sorry. I still want kids, hein. Mais I'm first gonna try to have kids soul version, you know, on Sims. I think it's best, because là, wow, you're a strong, very strong woman, because I don't know how I would have reacted. Anyway, all I can say is, may the force be with you. Amen. Innominus santus pantus. Alléluia, pantoufle, on s'en fout. Pikachu, Kamehameha, Hakuna Matata, Sibonanga, 1, 2, 3, Viva l'Algérie, et Sweet Caroline, quoi. C'est all I can say. Là, parce que là. Your son thought that your dad était du poivre. Ouais, non, mais non. No, may the force be with you. That was all, my love. That was all.
Oh my god, when your son eats your dad as ashes.
Wait a fucking minute. Huh? Fuck you mean your son ate? What? So my man's just Lavo eating your granddad. That's mad. I'll be real, I don't even know what to do. I don't know what you're gonna do in that situation. Cause broski's live or having death for breakfast. Cause bro's actually eating the dead. I'm lost for words.
Oh my god, when your son eats your dad as ashes. My son has eaten my dad's ashes.
Ain't no way! Oh my gosh. That is inside of him. People say, that the person always lives in you, like, when they die and stuff. The person is genuinely living in you. Like, what do you actually do in that situation? Oh my god. Like, there's actually no way. Guys, I'm all for, like, reincarnation and stuff, but I don't think incarnation is literally meant to be working like this. Like, I know he's a baby and all, but don't you think it should be the mother crying? Like, that would get on my nerves so bad. And there's the fact that she also says that it's been there her whole life, like, as in that her dad's ashes have been in the same spot the whole life, and literally one day the child goes and eats it. He's literally gonna see his grandfather, his granddad in him, literally. And if he starts acting like his grandfather, I guess we know why. But that's absolutely insane. He's lucky he's a baby though, because hey, if that was my family, safe.
Oh my god, when your son eats your dad as ashes. My son has eaten my dad's ashes.
Hi, so this message is from the Gingers Association to that child. Little man, we gotta have a conversation real quick, okay? So as you can tell, I am actually very familiar with stealing souls, right? I understand that you maybe misunderstood the mission statement that you got when you came into this earth from us. You know, when we talk about stealing souls, and you know, that's how you get all your freckles. That's not what we meant. You're supposed to slowly drain it out of them over time. I apologize to the parent here. I am so sorry. He clearly just misunderstood the memo. He did not grasp it a little bit. Maybe we should set up like a one-on-one conference. But just a little PSA for anybody else confused. If you were ginger and you're new to this, if you're going to steal a soul, you must suck it internally out of them. We cannot be out here eating ashes, or humans for that matter.
Oh my god, when your son eats your dad as ashes.
Did she say her son ate her dad's ashes? As in his cremation? Grandpa said, I ain't going nowhere, I'm staying.
You guys, yes, she's explaining, but the explaining is not explaining. It's not giving. I'm not understanding it because, baby, what are you doing? I just sounded like one of my friend. Anyway, so people were laughing. People were feeling, crazy, feeling some type of way, feeling like cheering up and whatnot. It is understandable because tell me why. You as a mother, when you have a toddler, you should know that they want to touch everything. I mean, even kids that are a bit grown in 6, 7 years, they do touch. Probably they might not eat the ash because they're a bit grown, but they do want to touch and see what this is, what that is, and whatnot. So, you as a mother, knowing fully well that you have a toddler in the house and leaving your dad's ash where your baby can go touch it, I don't think the explanation she's giving is going to change anything. I mean, like, the damage has already been done. Our son literally ate at that ash. Like, can you guys imagine that? The child ate the grandfather. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I know it's not funny, but I can't help it. You guys, what are your thoughts concerning this? Because I think that this is absolutely crazy. Because I mean, you guys, I don't know what to say, but I'm going to leave you guys to do justice in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts concerning this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.